He might have got a little. He might have been getting a little fatigued by the 6th, but you know, again, we expect perfection, and you're not going to get it. I mean, he's going to be fine. He's got to, you know, it's good. I've said it's a work in progress. There's going to be the, you know, as we move along, they start getting a little stronger and a little stronger. And, you know, as it starts to warm up, I think, you know, things are going to get better. But Matt's struggling with some mechanical things right now that he's been working hard on, and we'll just stay at it.
It seemed like some guys squared some balls up and hit them right at people, but what did Whistler do so well to keep guys off balance?
Well, I thought we hit some balls pretty good. I mean, the left fielder made a great play. The right fielder made 2 good plays. Hit 2 balls hard at the first baseman. Center fielder made 2 good plays. And, you know, that's part of the game. That's what happens. Once in a while, people are standing in the right spots.
Terry, was Matt affected at all by feeling ill last night?
I don't think so. He said he felt fine. I mean, he got to 10-2 before the game, and he might not have been 100%, but he was okay. You know, we didn't score. You know, they scored a couple runs. You know, the guy hit the ball on the third baseline. Not much you can do with that. So, you know, we just got to stay at it, and he's got to go back out the next time and see if we can get it going.
Terry said we sit here and expect perfection from Matt, but there's a reason for that. He's been really good for most of his career. So at what point do we get here? We're in May now, where it's a little troublesome that he hasn't been able to find that groove that we normally see him in.
Well, guys, we say the same thing once in a while about Jake DeGrom, too. You want to know where his velocity's at, and you want to know where this guy's, you know, you want to know where Familia's stuff's at. And, you know, we're there in May also. Let's just, you know, let's just make sure we keep things in perspective that, you know what, when it starts to, you know, get a little bit better, and, again, he's working on a few things, and I don't have all the answers, except, you know, not everybody's going to be good every night. And as we get into the starts to get a little nicer, a little bit warmer, maybe then we'll kind of make a determination of when you know, if the arm strength's going to come back, or if it's going to be one of those years where he's just going to, due to all the innings last year, we're going to see the effects of it.
First inning yesterday, you guys hit 3 home runs, scored 4 runs, and haven't scored since. What do you make of the 17 innings since that first inning yesterday?
Well, again, Zach, I mean, the only thing you can do is hitting is try to put the barrel on the ball. And if you put the barrel on the ball consistently and hit the ball and people catch it, that's part of the game. That's why there's 8 guys standing out there. You know, we hit the ball pretty hard today. They caught it. And, you know, any one of those things could have maybe opened up a big inning for us. You know, David's ball in the first inning, he's to the right center, where Smith made a great catch on that ball. That ball gets by him. We got third base. You know, he's standing on second or third base, and we might have an inning started. But when they needed a play made, they made a play, and they pitch good. You know, I know where they are, and I know they're struggling as a team. But again, you know, the kid pitched pretty good tonight, and you're going to run into that. So we'll tee it up again tomorrow and see how we do.
Just with Harvey, are you seeing velocity-wise and just kind of the finish on his pitches? Are you seeing that, or is it still a little bit to go in that regard?
Well, he hit 95 tonight a couple times, and might even hit 96 once or twice. But, you know, it's because he usually pitches at 96, 97. You know, we think there's something wrong, and I'm not sure there is. I know that he and Dan are trying to straighten out a couple things, and, you know, he's thrown quite a bit on the side to try to get a feel for his release point and a feel for what they're trying to do, and it doesn't just happen overnight. So we'll go at it again in a couple of days, and hopefully in San Diego, at the last game in San Diego, he gets it back.
Terry, I'm sure with Plawecki, the first thing you concern yourself with is his defense, but he hasn't been hitting either, and it looks like he may be the catcher for a while. What are you seeing for him?
Well, as I told you guys, you know, this is a great opportunity for Kevin to show that, you know, he can be an everyday catcher, and certainly, you know, I don't mean to put a lot of pressure on him, but, you know, he's got to start getting some hits, because that's, you know, one of the things we all said he could do. You know, we all thought he was going to be a good offensive player, and I know he's frustrated because he hit, you know, it's like the last time up, or the second to last time up, he hit the ball hard, turned it into a double play instead of going up the middle. was a double play ball. So we've got to continue to get him working in the cage. I know Kevin, they're working on some things, again, trying to get him going offensively. But we need to start getting some hits. Yeah, yeah.
So, Terry, you just think with his problems in the middle innings, that has to do with, I mean, it seems like fatigue has been an issue with him every time out, and that's attributed, you think, to the arm strength
Again,
thing?
Dave, I do not know. I wish I could give you a fact. I don't have facts. You know, I do the same thing you guys do. I watch the game, and you kind of formalize a theory in your head that may not be true. But you know, as we know, it's what we're trying to perceive as maybe a problem. We sit down afterwards tomorrow, and when we get in here in the morning, and we sit down and discuss what we saw tonight and what we can do to go about making it better. And we've seen the same thing. For some reason, in that 5th and 6th inning, we're talking in that 70 to 90 pitch range. For some reason, he doesn't make the quality pitches. We don't have an answer for you. I wish I did, because we could certainly fix it. But, you know, like I said, we'll just continue to bowl through this, and we'll get him on to do his side the next time out, and get him prepared for his next start, and hopefully it gets better.